Hello, WordNerds, and happy Sunday. Welcome to our live chat, where today we're really just talking about books and fangirling and nerdy things. So pretty much like most live chats that we have. So today, I think we should start off by talking about the last book that we read that we loved, or just the last book in general that we've read if we haven't loved anything. So, Erin, I have you first.
I just finished reading. Do I still have it? Yes, I do. Hold on one sec. I just finished reading this amazing book, The Enchantment of Emma Fletcher, by my friend Leah Crichton, and LD Crichton. It's just actually a really cool cover. And it made me ugly cry, and that was embarrassing. But it was one of those things where you can't get the characters out of your head for like the next 2 days. And I haven't had that in a while. So even though she's my friend, it's not just me being like, oh yeah, she's so good. It was really good, and it made me sob. So yeah.
All right, Kyra, I have you next.
Okay, so the last book I read is called The Last Cherry Blossom. And it's about the bomb that went off in Hiroshima, and it was really, really sad. It was well done. And I think the last book I read that I was just like super, super sucked into was Caraval.
Ooh, I haven't read that yet.
Yeah. It's very like mind twisty and magic-y.
Ooh, I love mind twisting magic.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it was good.
That's exciting. All right. Rachel, you're next.
Ooh, I just finished Our Dark Duet by V.E. Schwab, which is the second of the This Savage Song duology, and it was so good. Oh my gosh, the ending like just tore my heart out, and I'm still in shock over like what happened and how it wrapped up. But it's a really cool series that's like futuristic and has to do with monsters, and yeah, it was really, really good. And I was very impressed with how she wrapped it up.
Nice. Megan.
So I know we technically read this for a book club, but I wasn't there for that book club, and I knew I wasn't going to be there, so I didn't read the book until much later. But probably like a month ago, I read The Sun Is Also a Star, and I loved it so much.
Yay!
It was so beautiful.
I just try and shove that book at everybody. So I'm really happy.
Just get a whole bunch of copies and just start throwing it up. People, read it! Read it!
Strangers on the street.
Yeah, I kind of want to. Just like how like it's like be one of those like sketchy people that like opens their coat and like, hey, want to buy a book?
The last book I read, I actually reread a book. I feel like I'm always rereading books, but I read it because my brother wanted to read it and I wanted to talk to him about it. So I reread Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief.
Hey!
Because he had never read it before, and I kind of forced him to. So he liked it, and my mission was accomplished.
Yay!
I've actually never read Percy Jackson.
Really?
Yeah,
no.
My husband has, but I haven't. And I own them all.
That's so sad. That's even more sad.
It's funny because I will confess that I tried to read the first one. I did read the first one. I read it all the way through, but I usually very much am a middle grade person, but I could not get into the voice of it for some reason. I couldn't. Yeah. Sorry.
All the tears.
I'm sorry.
Percy Jackson was like one of the books that like really, really, really like hardcore got me into reading in middle school. I think I read it when I was like 12, maybe like in 6th grade. Like it had just like recently come out, or like no, it had been out for a little bit. But I read it all in like one day to avoid social interactions with my family. And it was the best decision I ever could have made. So
it might have been different if I had read it when I was younger, but coming
I read it like in high school.
Yeah, same.
They were coming out.
I was 16. I think my boyfriend at the time was like, yo, you have to read these. They're so good. So I borrowed them from him, and I ended up borrowing the entire series in like 1 week because I would just go home and read the whole thing, come back to school the next day and be like, okay, I need the next one.
I don't know what it was because like I still love stuff like Lemony Snicket and Matilda and like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and these are all for the younger end of middle grades. It wasn't the young voice. It was something else.
Those have a very different tone.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what it was. Someone told me I might like the other series though. The
Kane Chronicles.
I don't know. Or Heroes of
Heroes of
Olympus.
Olympus.
Magnus Chase.
Yeah, maybe.
There's so many spin-offs.
There's so many.
I don't know.
Trials of Apollo. I don't know. I haven't read all of the spin-off series though, so I'm still like I have most of them though, so I'm gonna like work my way up.
I haven't finished Heroes of Olympus. I got to Mark of Athena and then I stopped. And
How's
I
it
think I stopped
my
after
favorite
Mark
book in that series?
is it? I
Yeah.
have all the books now. Like I just got the last two. Like I don't know. Like maybe like a week ago. So I now have the entire series. So I should probably read them.
You should.
Who knows?
Yeah. Well, I think I read all of I read the whole Percy Jackson series. I read all the Heroes of Olympus. I read the Kane Chronicles, and then the Magnus Chase and Apollo ones I bought because I was really excited about them, and then of course they got put on my shelf, and I was like, I'll get to them, and then I just never did. So I have them, and maybe I'll actually read them someday. I plan to eventually. But apparently they're really good.
Again.
I have to remember everything from the other ones.
Yeah. But all right. So today, since I wanted to do something fun for our live chat, we're gonna play Rip It or Ship It, and I'm super excited. If you guys can also tell us if you rip it or ship it in the comments, because I'd like to know. Also, if you don't know the characters or like the books they come from, you can say pass, and I promise I will be saying it a lot because I haven't read most of these books that the other lovely word nerds suggested. So.
Oh, and if you're letting us know in the comments or in the discussion section what you're ripping and shipping, put their names next to it as well, because when we're talking, there's a slight delay between what we're saying and what you're commenting. I want to make sure we don't miss any.
Yes. What
Also,
Megan said.
Maybe we should explain what Rip It or Ship It is in case someone doesn't know.
Yeah. Oh, that would think.
Someone like Kyra.
Okay.
I think I know what it is.
I actually don't know where it came from, but
A YouTuber
it's a
started
tag.
it.
Yeah, it was a tag that was going around YouTube for a while, like a little bit ago. And you take a whole bunch of different characters and you write their names on pieces of paper and you put them in some sort of container like this. And you draw two names out, and they're usually from different books, like completely different. And you have to say if you would rip it or ship it. So I think it's really fun. I've done it before on my personal channel, and I had a blast. It's such a fun game. Like, I don't know. Okay, let's see.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
The first couple is Safi from Truth Witch.
Ooh, okay.
I'm interested.
Good start.
Clary from City of Bones.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I ship it as a friendship.
The friendship.
Well, you can
Friendship's
ship it
also-
otherwise.
Also an
Are they
option.
shipped? Okay.
I
I
mean,
do not ship it as like a couple. I think Clary would annoy Safi.
See, I think Safi would annoy Clary.
Really?
Safi is a lot like Isabel, and Isabel and Clary get along pretty well. So I feel like it would
That's
like they're two,
true.
they're two pretty like kick butt females. So I feel like they would be okay
Can
like
we
hang around
frenemy
each
it?
other.
Is that an option too?
What?
Can we what?
Frenemy?
Yeah.
Frenemy? Oh yeah, I could
all
totally see
ships are an
frenemy.
option. All ships. We're at a harbor. All ships are welcome.
God bless.
That was an interesting phrase. All right.
I liked
moving
it.
on. I think they would be good friends. I haven't read Truth Witch, so I'm definitely just copying your guys' answers for that one. But yeah, let's go with that. Friendship.
Yeah.
Friendship.
Okay. Are you ready for the next one?
So
Yeah.
I don't know. I actually don't know how many slips of paper are in here,
I
but
can play till we get bored.
like, yeah, I think there's like at least like 30.
I will
probably.
never get
Jesus.
bored with this game. I'll be here all night.
All right, let's see. Laura Jean from To All the Boys I've Loved Before.
Mm.
Okay.
Another book I haven't read.
It's okay. I haven't read that one either.
It's
It is so
good.
popular.
Minnow from The Sacred Lies of
Oh.
Mowgli.
I haven't
don't
read
know
either.
I
Zero
haven't read
opinion.
either.
Yeah, no.
Pass.
I've read both. I would ship it. Minnow has a lot of darkness, and Laura Jean has like no darkness. So they would like balance each
That's
other.
Megan's favorite kind of ship.
Yeah, that's
Either that or where they're both really dark. I haven't read. Wait, I was the one who suggested Laura Jean, but I haven't read the other one.
Okay. Like
Yeah,
Laura Jean could get along with most people.
Minnow was in a cult, like a really intense cult, and she escaped it. And the story is told both past and present, with her in the cult and trying to get out of it, and her in prison for reasons.
What's that one called?
Interesting.
The Sacred Lies of Minnow Bly. Emma's read it. Where is Emma?
That sounds interesting.
Where are you, Emma? We need you.
We really don't know.
Emma said she's coming late, so come on, Emma.
Oh, yeah, she did say
symbol
that.
we could like flash in the sky, like
Like a Batman, like an Avengers.
You
Yeah.
know, WordNerds assemble.
Yes.
On your computers.
we are the Avengers of the literary world.
Oh, I like
Totally,
that.
pretty much.
Shawty being Black Widow because I have red hair.
Okay.
Can I be Iron Man?
Yes.
Sweet.
Megan
Can I be Thor then? Because I like Thor, and he has nice hair, and so do I.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay,
have a
okay, you
special
can be Thor.
kinship.
So who's
Or
stuck
Peggy
being
Carter.
Hawkeye?
No one is Hawkeye.
Cool.
Lame.
Actually, Hawkeye is the only character that doesn't technically have a superpower because he's deaf, or he's partially deaf.
Well,
and
Black
he
Widow.
doesn't- Oh, true. Okay. Yeah. Well, maybe that's why they get along. 'Cause they both technically don't have superpowers. They're just really good at what they do.
So who's the
Iron Man
whole
doesn't have a
together?
superpower either.
Oh,
Iron
true.
Man just has a fancy suit.
I don't know. Rebecca or Rachel is wearing green lipstick. Maybe you're the Hulk.
Just because I'm tall, guys. What the heck? You're calling me
You
fat?
like me when I'm angry.
You won't like me. I had a shirt that said "You won't like me when I'm hangry."
Yeah.
When I'm hungry,
Nice.
I get so mad.
Me too.
Nice.
Like, no, it's so terrible. Okay. Next one. On to the next one. Hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers for two people that I actually know.
Me too.
Let's go. All right. We have Henry from We Are the Ants.
Yee.
Okay. Is that the main one?
Ollie from Everything Everything.
I know Ollie, but
I don't.
I
I see. Oh, I'm the one that put Henry from We Are the Ants just because it's one of my favorite books.
Henry's the main character, right?
Yeah, he's the main character.
Okay.
I can't remember, but I haven't read Everything, so I don't know if Ollie is
I would
good.
ship it.
Yeah. Okay.
Ollie's just real cute and romantic.
Oh yeah, sure, I ship it.
Aw.
Henry's
love
pretty
it.
pessimistic though.
Yeah, he needs the optimism.
Exactly. Like I think that they would. I think they'd go
They would
Balance.
fight and then kiss, and it would be cute.
Aw. I love it. I haven't read either, but I ship it just because the way you guys describe it, I can ship anything. It's kind of my superpower. Like, I can pretty much justify any ship. Like, if you give me enough time, I can do it. If you guys, quick interlude. If you guys, well, this is probably a terrible question, but I'm all for anarchy. If you guys could pick, like, if you guys have like any OTP out of any literary works, what would it be? Go.
Does it have to be one that already exists?
What?
Drenny.
Drenny. Does it have to be one that
Of
already
course.
exists?
No, it could be one that like.
Okay, it's Drenny.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Malik.
That's a good one. That's a solid answer.
Thanks.
That's a really solid answer.
Who's Malik again?
Magnus Bane and
Magnus
Alec Lightwood
Malik.
from City Bones.
Okay, I'm pretty down with that one too. I do
I
like
also
I
that.
just love Magnus so much that I'm like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I asked the question and I don't even have an answer, so that I probably should have
So wait,
better.
I was only half paying attention when you asked the question. I was reading the comments. I was not. Sorry.
No, I was just saying, what
Kidding.
is your OTP? Like, if you could pick like any OTP of like any work that you've ever read ever, what would it be?
Like a non-canon one.
Or canon?
Or canon.
Non-canon,
Malik is
canon.
The
canon.
canon ones are
basically.
less fun though.
You're right.
True.
That is true.
See, I'm on the Draymini ship.
No.
Can't relate.
Megan, we've talked about
Can't
this.
relate.
You
I
fought
cannot
about
relate to that statement.
I like how Megan like blew out her mic by just
scream
so
of
forcefully.
pain.
I feel so strongly about the Hermione. They're my no
I mean,
keeping.
Yes.
Oh, bless.
Just kidding.
Sorry,
I support you, Kyra.
Yes. All ships
This
are
is how
created
strong
equal.
Megan and I's relationship is. We just
We can
survived that
Make
little
you get
hurdle.
through, Trini. I have strong feelings about Malfoy with anyone because, like, I like the idea of Malfoy, but the real character is he's kind of a jerk.
Well, that's
like,
the thing about non-canon.
Yeah,
OTPs,
it's
is
in your
that
head.
It's all about
Yeah.
missed opportunities and like
Yeah.
all the things she could have done with Draco, but
he would have to be a
He was not
different
that for
character
her.
by the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a lot
So
that are like not book ones.
Yeah, same. Like as soon as I said that, I was like, what am I talking about? All of my ships are from TV shows. Why did I do this?
Like, if you want to talk about Zutara, I'm here for you all day. But,
Stop. We'll get so on track because
yeah, that's a chat for another day.
yes. Can we just have a whole
TP
chat about it?
Nobody else, just them.
yes.
just Kyra and Desiree.
Yes. Man.
I was thinking just OTPs, but we could do just like.
Yes.
I feel like we already did a little bit of the Draco thing with when we talked about Cursed Child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
All right, moving on.
Oh,
Next couple.
yes. Drawing more paper slips. Okay, Kelsey's from Tiger's Curse. That was mine.
Oh boy.
I like recently like reread like the first 2 chapters and I was like, what is this? I thought this was like my favorite book. What is this? Like,
I remember you and I having an argument over that at the very beginning when we first met.
that was like one of the first live chats.
Yeah, because you loved it. I hated it. And I was like,
Yeah. I went back and I was like, literally, what is this book? Like, my entire life is a lie right now. Like,
oh no.
it was an experience. And okay, and the other one is Lada from And I Darken. I don't know
really
that
need
one.
to read that one.
I did a little bit. I read like, I don't know, a quarter of it or something. It was okay. I didn't really like it.
I liked it.
I know, right? I know you liked it.
Yeah.
You know what? No, I have to rip that because Lada would like eat Kelsey.
Yeah.
It would not be good.
I think Kelsey should just take some time to be by herself because honestly,
Think.
yeah,
If you're gonna enter into
she
that
needs a
relationship,
timeout.
you think about your priorities.
A timeout.
She needs a timeout. So yes, we're gonna rip that. Pretty much
Rip it.
anybody with Kelsey is just even the canon. Just rip it. Just rip it all. Just bye.
I'm gonna have to
Develop
read
some
this
strong
because
feelings,
I'm
huh?
intrigued.
Yeah, same.
Like one of the things that like really irritated me about Tiger's Curse, like when I went back, and it didn't even cross my mind because I read the book in middle school the first time, and like the main character Rent he's Indian, and like they make this big deal about him having blue eyes, and literally what even like. I can't. Let's move on. I just can't. I can't do
Talk
this.
about it.
You get disenchanted.
I can't, like, it's just so sad. It was like my favorite book series.
That sucks. I hate it when that happens.
I mean, Twilight was a huge thing. I love Twilight, and then when I reread it, I was like, "What is this? How did I like
Same
this?"
book.
Yeah, right.
I can't.
It was the same because it had that magicalness about it that could like kind of take you away and transport you. Because I did the same thing. I read the entire series, and then people were like, "Oh, the writing's bad." I'm like, "The writing is bad," and I went back and I was like, "Oh, it is bad."
You're right.
I didn't realize this.
Like the Twilight books almost killed me. Fun fact. I got so obsessed with reading them that I didn't eat for a day and a half.
What?
Whoa.
Yes.
And yet you say that you get hangry.
That power.
Yes,
You did not put it down. Yeah.
I couldn't. I was reading Eclipse, I remember. And then my friend was like, let's go bike riding. And so we did. And I literally almost passed out. Like, I was terrible. It was
I thought you were going to
awful.
say you took the book with you and we're like reading while you were cycling.
And then like almost
you're
ran into a
good.
tree. You're like,
Yes. I got a little book stand and I put it on my handlebars. Just
You never know.
Yeah, right.
If
Like,
you read that into a book. I actually had that happen. Not the book bike thing, but like I had that happen to me where I couldn't put it down, and I didn't eat for like a half a day with Stephen King's Under the Dome, and I literally I was so rude because like my family or my husband had people over, and I was like, no, sorry, like this book is really good, like I'm not talking to any of you, and like we went out for dinner, and I was in the back seat, and I literally like walked from the house to the car with my nose in the book, sat down in the car with my nose in the book, and no one could talk to me for the entire day because I had to finish this book.
That's incredible.
That's a great story.
Oh my gosh.
I'm glad I'm not alone because I'm just like after I started telling the story, I had like this sudden realization. I was like, this makes me sound like an idiot, and we're like, but you know, it's gonna be on the internet.
We've all done it.
You're among good
been
company
there.
here.
I was just remembering, like I too love Twilight, and Twilight still has a special place in my heart because of all the love for it. But I remember I was 17 and reading New Moon, and my boyfriend and I had just broken up. And I remember holding New Moon and being like, I am Bella Swan. Just like lying in my bed. Like, it's my life.
Bless. Dramatic teenage years.
Yes.
I seem to remember, and I can't remember exactly why this happened, but I was reading Catching Fire in my car, like in summer. The car was not on. It was like I just needed to keep reading. I probably almost died of heat exposure. The windows were down, but it was like
Hunger Games was like that for me too. Like literally cover to cover in one day.
It was why I didn't go inside.
I remember reading Catching Fire. I almost broke my window. Like miscalculated like where it was going, and it hit my window. It was 2:00 in the morning, and I was like, if my window breaks, my mom is literally gonna kill me. It was like right at like when she was like, I'm going back into the games. I was like, what are you fucking kidding me? I was beyond sorry.
Oh, bless.
Reminiscing about book times. I love it.
My favorite one for me is that I was reading Clockwork Princess when it first came out, and that was one where I did like one go, and I'm pretty sure I started it at like 8 or 9 at night. And I was like, I'm going to read this until I finish it. It's just whenever that happens. And I remember reaching the really upsetting part around like 1:32 in the morning. And from then on, I was just crying. And I think I cried straight through until about 4 a.m. And at like the very end of that book is just an emotional roller coaster. And there's so much going on. So I'm alternating between like sobbing my eyes out and trying to be quiet so I don't wake my parents up. And then also like smacking pillows, like freaking out at what's going on, like trying not to make a lot of noise. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I finished that, and I was just like, I think I cried for another like 10 or 15 minutes straight, and then I was like, okay, I need to go to bed. It's 4:30 in the morning.
That was me with the last Harry Potter book, cover to cover in one night, and then same thing around 2 a.m. when you get to the final battle, and like all that crap goes down, and it was like, you know, like the body shaking sobs. You're like, how could this happen? Yeah, it was like that, and then just like wiping you're like trying not to like cry onto the book. Like, wiping your eyes like halfway hysterical. I can't believe you did that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
Definitely through the last Harry Potter book.
Yeah.
And being like kind of in awe that an author is like making you cry these like wrenching like my father died like sobs from you, like I want to do this to people someday.
Yeah.
Although I hate J.K. Rowling
I want
doing
to cause
this to me.
this pain for someone.
I want to cause everyone intense pain. I want you to cry.
You're like a little bit. You're like a
eyes.
little bit admiring the author and also really hating them a little bit as well. And
Yeah. So relatable. I'm so glad that we're not alone in this. All right, next couple. Let's see. Who do we have?
I forgot we were playing this game.
Well, it's just like a chatty, book hour.
Tangents were expected.
This is what it's like when we hang out.
Yeah.
Just not live.
Okay, I have Leia from An Ember in the Ashes. That's like really, really up. Like that's like the top of my TBR pile. Honestly, it's in my room. I got it from the library. I haven't got it yet.
I have like strong feelings about Leia, so we'll see.
Oh, Leia. I said Leia. Leia.
How does it spell?
L-A-I-A.
L-A-I-A. Leia.
I think it's just la.
So we have La.
How's it going?
I
have a coffee.
Beautiful name.
A latte for La.
Nice. Oh dear.
That cackle that you just did.
Who's the second one?
And we have Nyx from The Girl from Everywhere.
Ooh.
I haven't read either.
Me either.
I feel like it.
Wait, you didn't read The Girl from Everywhere? It was our book club pick.
Yeah.
I know. I didn't read that one.
Did I read that one? I probably did not. Real talk. If I
were we there for the chat?
Probably not.
Probably not.
No.
No, probably not, since I didn't read it.
No.
I honestly don't know if I would or not. Because I mean, I don't want to say like too many spoilers for you, Desiree or Era, but like I don't know. I have mixed feelings about Leia. I don't know. I feel like maybe she would annoy Nyx too much. But then also like if Leia's being her badass self, I feel like her and Nyx would be okay.
Have you read the second one yet?
Yes.
Okay, because I haven't. I kind of wondered like
it's really good.
Yeah, it's like up on my TBR.
The second,
yeah,
no, the second Girl from Everywhere book.
Oh yeah, I guess which one? Because I read both sequels. So which series?
Yeah, I've only read the first in each book. I don't know, because that was my thinking in An Ember in the Ashes is like, I felt like there was more, like I would have liked to see more out of Leia. Like the other characters were very vivid to me, and she was just like not quite there. But I still liked her.
Yeah. Well, I have to say, in A Torch Against the Night, the series really progresses to, it kind of goes in a different direction than I was expecting it to, which I'm not sure if I like or not, but we definitely do see more of Leia's character development, which is nice. But then in the sequel to The Girl from Everywhere, which is the Ship Beyond Time, it's a solid sequel. Like, it's a really, really good sequel.
I'm 150 pages into it right now, and I love it, but also I want Nyx to like just go somewhere else so Cash and Blake can get together.
Really?
I'm very early in, so very little has happened because it's like a slower paced beginning, and so like all the tension has just been like them having a bromance.
A little bit. That's true.
Like I ship it. It's fine.
I don't ship it. I don't. No, I can't.
I'm certain once I read the rest of the book, it will be different. Right now, they're all just like hanging out on the ship, being buddies. Nothing bad has happened.
Oh. All right. We're getting through a lot of books that I haven't read, so I'm hoping like the second half is like books that I have read, because there are like definitely some that I do know. So.
I think we're almost done with the ones I suggested, so we might be into some I don't know.
Yeah, because when you like your suggestions, I was like, have I read any of those books? Probably not.
I promise they're from pretty well-known books.
I'm a terrible reader. I'm just terrible.
You're an awesome reader.
How does one even read? What are words? Okay. We have Jesper from Six of Crows.
Yeah.
I know who that is. I know who that is. I like him. He's cool.
Yeah. I like him a lot.
And Aaron from The Winter's Curse.
I haven't actually read Six of Crows, but I kind of ship it.
I can't ship it because I did not like the Winter's Curse series.
What?
Really?
I know everyone loves it.
I feel like we almost had a discussion once when we were playing when we were in Canada. I feel like you and I almost had this discussion, but then we got distracted, and we might need to continue this at some point.
I love The Winter's Curse, and I didn't like Six of Crows.
See, yeah, I don't know, like, everyone loves it, and I tried so hard to like it, and I just, something about, like, I like the ending, because I did finish the first book, and I loved the ending of it, but I didn't like, I don't know, I didn't like the world, I didn't really like the main character, I didn't get the romance section part of it, I don't know.
I don't know.
Everything hurts. Oh, God.
I love that series, and I can see it.
I can the Raven voice, so.
I can ship
Okay,
Jesper.
fair.
I can ship Jesper and him.
Okay.
I think romantically, yes.
They're both like the Six of Crows guy, he's like clever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's very like sweet and clever. Like,
Yeah.
he's
I
not
ship
like
it.
cunning clever.
Either way.
Yeah.
I think
I
he's
know,
just a
like
fun.
Kaz.
I think he's fun. I think Jesper is like,
I ship it.
I don't know. Yeah. I haven't read
Oh wait,
the
I'm
winners
getting
for-
Jesper and Rylan mixed up. What's wrong with me?
I was just not that sweet. Is Emma here?
That changes things.
Maybe.
I see
Oh,
Emma's
I mean,
picture. She here?
I'll say I ship it conditionally on like, I really, really ship the Aaron and the girl he's with in the book, and also if they weren't together, I want to be with him. But beyond those three, like he's one of my all-time like book loves.
Really? Okay, maybe I have to reread it because I did keep the book, so I'll have to reread it and just figure out what everyone's raving about.
Yeah, maybe
I'll read it for the first time, just like
Yeah, I still have
90% of the other books we've talked about today.
I just really like very smart characters, and they're like both him and the girl are very, very clever and like always trying to outsmart themselves and other people, and I'm there for that.
I like smart characters. I like when authors can write characters smarter than I am.
Yeah, true. I do like
I
that.
think that's cool. All right, who's next? Is it Araya? Emma! Hi, Emma! Welcome.
We're playing with it.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Welcome to the game. You're just in time for the next couple.
Timing.
Okay. Is it, I'm going to say Araya? Araya, yes, from Under the Never Sky.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've read that one.
I did not read that one.
I did not like it, but I did read it.
I read I think the first chapter, and I was like, eh. And I put it down. I haven't not picked it up again. And Bram from Simon versus the Homo sapien.
No,
No.
Yeah.
Bram is sweet.
not deserve him.
Exactly. No, rip it.
Bram only belongs with one person. No one else.
And no one else.
Did you guys see the Becky Albertalli tweet this
Yeah, what
week
the
where someone tweeted at her and was like, "How is Bram doing? Is he drinking enough water? Is he getting enough cuddles? Is he happy?"
Yes.
The picture that she posted, I'm pretty sure it's on Instagram, of the actors
The two of
on the movie.
Yes.
I'm so excited. I can't believe that the main who's playing Simon, I don't know his actual name, but I can't believe that he is
Jake Robinson.
Thank you. I can't believe that he was cast as Simon, and I'm like, oh my god, it's perfect. I never knew I needed this until now. He's in everything
I
now.
really like the guy who was cast as Bram. He's in the Flash, and
He's
really
so
good in
cute.
that.
He's
Yeah, I've never
Yeah.
seen him in anything, and like the first picture I saw with the announcement, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this, but then I looked at other pictures and I was like, okay, he's really cute. Like it was not a very flattering picture, the first one I saw. So I approve.
Yes. So we rip this couple.
Rip
it. We rip
They
it.
could maybe be friends, but
Yeah.
they've both also got better things to do, probably.
Probably. Oh, okay. I'm definitely not going to pronounce this right. Shaharazad from The Wrath and the Dawn.
Charizard.
Shaharazad. See, I was close. I was sounding it out. And Katniss from The Hunger Games.
Oh my god.
I ship it so hard.
I ship it.
Power couple.
Oh my god.
I never
yes.
realized how much I need that.
Okay.
Somebody
I read
please
Ross
write
and the
that.
Dawn a long time ago. Jog my mind. Like,
Main
She's
character.
the main character.
oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Totally
Yeah.
down.
Two kick-ass
100%.
warrior princesses. Hells yeah.
Yes.
I ship the crap out of that. Yes.
Yeah.
I ship it because everyone else does, and I haven't read The Wrath and Dawn. So, yay for bandwagon!
That
So
pairing
good.
makes sense to me.
Yes.
But everyone else seemed like super excited about it. So
Yeah, that's the first one I've been very excited for.
Yeah,
I know.
same.
Like, I think it's because like so many of the characters are from genres that are so different.
Yeah.
Like,
Where's that the fun in it, right?
yeah, that is like that is literally like the fun. Like, I love it. All right, who's next? We have Kaz from Six of Crows.
Okay. Okay.
I know who that is. Let's hope the second one. All right, and Draco from Harry Potter.
I kind of think it would work. I kind of ship it.
I think I do. Yeah.
I think it would
Like,
definitely work.
conniving, right? So I think it would
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, I didn't know I
Take
needed
over the
that, but
world
now I'm
together.
True.
Yeah,
And Kaz
Yeah.
just wouldn't put up with any of Draco's crap.
exactly.
Yeah.
It would make Draco a better person. So
Like, oh, you're like so hard.
I ship it.
I'm gonna
I
need
ship it
someone to
too.
write this now and the other one.
I like it. I love this. Like when I did Rip It or Ship It on my personal channel, I got Draco and Maxim from the selection series.
Oh my
and
god.
I shipped that so hard. I was like, why am I here for this ship? Where can I work?
Draco needs a print. That is who he needs.
Yes. I love this game so much. Even if I don't know who the characters are, it's just so
It's
much.
giving me like so many character ideas.
Yeah.
I need to write a ship that's like these characters.
Yeah. All right. We have America from the selection,
Mhm.
Timely.
Speaking of the selection.
who with no one because she's terrible, but
I ship it.
With
And-
Alone Forever.
Oh okay. So America from the selection and Eleanor from Eleanor and Park.
Oh,
Super redhead.
No.
Yeah.
True.
There's a whole lot of
True.
I haven't read Eleanor and Park, so I
Me
don't
either.
Oh, no.
that's a no from me.
No.
Yeah. I'm
It's a no
sorry,
for
but
me.
it's a no for me. America also needs to take a timeout because
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
what
because you're the
even-
worst.
She is.
You know what? I'm the only other person I can ship America with. Like,
In the second book, she needed a timeout, but in the third book, she kind of pulled her life together. I thought.
Yeah.
You know,
She's a
the
good mom. The other
I
two
feel like a
are
lot of
worse
hate
than
for series
America
I
is her
love.
daughter.
But America and the main girl from Shatter Me in the first
Oh my god.
book. They could just
Iris
whine.
gets, like,
They could just sit there and whine together.
Exactly.
I was gonna
Perfect.
say, like, I could totally ship America and Kelsey because they're both terrible people.
Yes.
Like,
I didn't
I
hate
could do
America that much. I remember
Really?
struggling, but I didn't like
Mhm.
hate her.
I remember like reading it, and I was like, I'm only reading this because the story is interesting, but I literally hate America so.
Right.
I remember being frustrated with her all the time because I just wanted her to make up her mind, but
Yeah.
like, I didn't.
Yes, I was like, really, like, honestly, is it that hard? Is it that hard of a decision? Like,
It definitely could have been one book instead of three. I will say.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
But at the
It
same
definitely
time,
was
I
the
read
same
all
conflict for
three
three
in 2 days.
Oh, definitely.
Like I tore
the
through
same
them
time-
so fast.
Right. At the same time, as much as I hate it, I still bought
Yeah.
all of them. I still
It's
read
definitely
them.
like the
I have the
definition.
whole
Yeah.
series. Like,
It's definitely the definition of like a will they, won't they story. Like that is
Yeah.
what that
Yeah.
book is about. Like
yeah.
for
It
three
was
whole
like
books. it's will
Twilight,
they, won't
where, like with Twilight, where I like tore through the whole series and then was like, it wasn't really great, but I couldn't stop reading it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that series. I love that series. I love The Winter's Curse, and I love Under the Never Sky, which have all been fairly bad.
I love
like
Winter's
Winter's
Curse.
Curse.
I'm with the Winter. I love the Winter's Curse. I'm with you on that. I
Same.
thought that.
Yeah.
I thought that was a one series actually.
I liked Under the Never
Yeah.
Sky.
Thanks.
Got you.
I haven't read that one yet.
Me neither.
We're
Side
running
note,
low
publishing
on
is very
slips.
subjective.
We're running low on slips of paper.
Oh no.
I have
Oh dear God.
I have a backup game though if we need it. Don't worry. don't even worry about it. I have plans.
I have many books to talk about.
Okay.
The
The first one is Kath from Fangirl.
Okay.
I wonder who suggested that. I have no clue.
I thought about picking
didn't
the
know
fangirl
anyone.
character, and I was like, nah. I'll let Desiree pick the fangirl character.
Yeah. And Dimple from When Dimple Met Rishi.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
I just
Ship it.
bought
I ship it
that
so
I
hard.
ship it.
I ship it so hard.
I
Yeah.
haven't read it yet.
Yeah,
They would
right.
just
It's
like
really
wear
good.
sweatpants and watch like sci-fi TV shows and then write stuff and
Aw.
Dimple would write code and Kat
Yeah.
would write books and it,
Dude,
oh,
roommates.
it would be
Without having read Dimple Met Rishi, I ship it already. Just
Yes.
from that description.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Like I haven't read When Dimple Met Rishi, but your description stole my heart.
It's a
Yeah.
great book.
it's really
love it.
good.
It's really cute.
Okay.
Yeah. Great summer romance.
Yes, definitely.
Another book on my TBR list.
I literally just bought it yesterday when I came and visited Rachel at the bookstore.
Yeah,
and
I was like, yeah.
And I got the last copy off the shelf.
Hey.
Like,
Oh yeah, I think I saw
Yeah,
that.
it hit the New York Times list last week.
Yeah.
Not surprised.
Good for her.
All right. The next one we have is Teddy from Windfall.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, none of you guys have
that
read
how you
that,
say it?
have
Is it
you?
like-
I know.
He's the love interest in Windfall.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of it. I don't know what it is.
No, me
Oh,
neither.
I
it's
haven't
really
either.
good.
It's the
So-
new one by Jennifer E. Smith.
Yeah, it's about a girl and she's in love with her
dropping
best
answers.
friend Teddy. And for his 18th birthday, she buys him a lottery
Oh, I
ticket
heard about
and he wins.
Never mind. I remember reading about that in school.
And I think it's Lauren Graham just bought the movie rights.
Oh.
That sounds really like just that like tiny description. I'm like, what? I need to read this now.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
sounds
I
cool.
really
Aren't
enjoyed it.
there like 3 different books coming out this summer about people winning the lottery? And like,
Are there?
Really?
Yeah, I swear there's a couple other ones. Like I keep coming across them in school library journal, and I'm like, didn't I already circle this one? But it's like a different book every time. I swear there's like 1 or 2 other ones besides that
Weird
one.
random trends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause one, I think the main character wins.
Mm.
Where that one is the best friend that wins. But yeah.
Yeah. I would love it if I won the lottery or my best friend won the lottery.
Right?
Anyone remotely close to me won the lottery. All right, so we have Teddy from Windfall and Elle from Geekerella.
I haven't read either.
I would rip it. I don't think Elle would go with him.
No? Okay.
Teddy gives a lot of credit. Have you read Windfall?
I haven't read Windfall, but I loved Geekerella.
Yeah, I love Geekerella too.
Those were the books I was like,
Teddy
if we're gonna
goes a
fangirl today, I
little
really want to
crazy.
fangirl about it.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can fangirl about that one because I read it recently and also liked it a lot.
Yay!
Fangirl.
I've not read Windfall, so I don't know. So I'm gonna let you make that decision, Megan.
Yeah. I think maybe end of book Teddy would be okay, but I don't think Elle would put up with Teddy for as long as the main character of Windfall puts up with him.
All right. I haven't read either of those books. Geekerella seems interesting though.
It's so good.
It's
Like, I
really
saw,
cute.
Just the title, just like
Trouble shipping her with like anybody else.
True.
I'm so excited to like go to the bookstore or the library because I have so many book suggestions.
I went to the bookstore the other day and I like was super overwhelmed because there was so much stuff I wanted to buy.
There's
Like
actually
it was
this
kind of a
Yeah.
stressful experience almost.
I was stressing out over buying the 3rd one in the Shades of London series. And like, because I have the first 2 in paperback, but I'm like, I don't know if I can wait almost a full year for the other one to come out. Yeah. So I was like really torn, but then the fact that it was like $27 or something helped me decide. And I'd already bought 2 other things, so I was like, okay, I'll just wait for now.
Well, there's this program that we're doing at my bookstore where we have a teen section, and at the end of it, where we have this little end cap, this little display for specifically teen staff picks. And since that's like mostly what I read, I was like, okay, like let me give a bunch of my favorite ones. And a couple of people walked by it and are like, Rachel, is this all you? Like, is this your display? Because all it is like staff picks, and at my work, everyone calls me Sarge, because that's my nickname there. So it's really like Sarge. Because like at the very bottom, there's like 3 other people. The whole display is just my staff picks. So yeah, it's kind of fun.
That's cool.
Desiree, we need to live like 2 hours closer because I have all these books, and if you were just like
No, I'm
that
dying.
far away, we could share them.
Man.
Wonder if mailing fees would be cheaper.
I don't know.
Okay, what's next? Okay, we have Hermione from Harry Potter. I know her. I do.
Unless
Character we all know.
one, I probably ship it more than her and Ron. So
No.
And-
Not really loud.
And
Yeah.
Laszlo from Strange the Dreamer.
Damn it,
I ship it.
Read it.
I haven't even read it, but
I ship it so hard. Oh my god, yes. Okay, so Laszlo is a library apprentice.
Oh, that made
And-
sense.
Oh,
He's
That's all you
really-
had to say.
Yeah,
That's all you had to say.
He's
That's
obsessed
funny.
with learning about
Ron.
Maybe. Laszlo is obsessed with learning about this kind of forgotten city. And he's like obsessed with learning the language and with all of the like customs and the city itself. Again, everyone thinks it's a myth. And then one day a bunch of warriors from this mythical city show up and are like, hey, we need people in this city's help. So, and he ends up going with them to this new forgotten city that's like magical and there's gods and it's really, really cool. It's a fantastic book. And I ship it so hard. Hermione would like be totally down with Laszlo, and Laszlo would just like bring her books and they wouldn't argue about anything because like, I need reading time. Like, okay, sure.
I like
And they both have magic, so like perfect.
Laszlo's a cool name.
Right?
I dig it. Okay, how many pieces of paper do we have left? 4. There's 4 pieces of paper left.
2
So
couples.
2 couples. Who will they be? We have Maddie from Codename Verity
Okay.
and wait, I picked up 2 papers. And Blue from the Raven Boys.
Yeah, I should know.
Yeah.
I have Codename Verity. I still haven't read it.
Me neither.
Yeah.
But I still ship it because I've heard good things about
She's
Codename
so like
Verity.
fierce and smart, and Blue is like a different kind of fierce and smart.
Yeah.
They would definitely be interesting together.
Yeah, they would fight about the paranormal because I get the feeling
Maddie would be in it.
she would be not about that.
Okay, I already want someone to write these actual characters together. That's amazing.
I ship it. I mean, I haven't
pretty
read
cute.
much of the Raven Boys as much as I try. I own the book. I physically own it now. Still haven't read it.
Come on, Desiree.
I put it down. I haven't picked it up, and you know what? When we're done with the live stream, I'm gonna go in my room and I'm gonna at least read the first chapter.
Do it.
Do it.
Yes,
That
do it.
reminds me. So my birthday was a couple weeks ago, and for my birthday, I got the Raven Boys set of
Oh
tarot
my
cards.
Oh,
They're the ones
so
that
cool.
Maggie drew herself. So
That's so
Wow.
cool.
they're pretty freaking cool. I love them so much. They're really, really gorgeous.
wow,
Get
that's really
it.
I
cool.
want to see if I can find one of my favorite ones because all the crows are my favorite.
That's so cool.
Hmm.
I've always been so jealous that she can draw and write. Seems
Right?
unfair.
Yeah, exactly. That's not fair.
And she's a musician.
And
too.
she's a musician.
Yeah,
She
what the
composes
heck?
stuff.
You got all the talent when they were handing out talent. You went in there and got it all. Unfair.
Save some talent for us mere mortals.
No kidding.
Exactly. Something.
Except in college, she wasn't able to get in like the writing, music, or art programs.
Huh.
Which
Yeah,
is funny
like-
because she's such a good writer.
Yeah, she like tried to
And
get through
artists.
all of them
Like,
and ended up like as a history major because they wouldn't let her into any of the programs.
Interesting. Follow your dreams, kids.
Yes.
yeah.
Like I
Didn't
remember,
like her college then invite her to speak or something too?
No, they did. It was a brochure for her school for the history department that had a picture of her and was like, I got a degree in history from whatever university, and I'm a New York Times bestseller or whatever. And she didn't give them
That.
permission to do that.
Wow.
And so she like wrote them this letter about how like, yes, thank you, because like you taught me to keep working hard even when people told me no.
Wow.
She's like, I
That's
studied
amazing.
history because you wouldn't let me into any of the programs I wanted.
Wow.
wow.
That's amazing.
Like I really want to read. Like I want to read more of her books because I only read Shiver and Linger, and I was not a fan of the Shiver series.
No.
Yeah.
No,
no.
Like,
Raven
I-
was way better.
See, that's what I've heard from literally everybody. But like,
Yeah.
I feel like that's probably one of the reasons it's taken me so long because like. I tried so hard to like Shiver. Like it was about like it was Minnesota. Like I'm from there. Like I should like it. Like they talk about a candy store in like one of the chapters, and I've been in that candy store. So like,
that's cool.
by all means, I should love it, but I didn't.
No, Raven Boys is like a totally different beast than
Yeah.
Shiver.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
Scorpio
Yeah.
races too.
I love.
I just
Scorpio
bought that book
races.
yesterday too.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Can't wait to read it.
I know.
I really liked the audiobook of that because they had like an Irish woman.
Ooh.
Just really
That sounds cool.
Holy
That'd be
perfect.
my next Audible book for next month.
Yeah. That'd be neat.
Awesome. Because it's based on Kelpies, right?
Yes.
The horses that lure you in and eat you.
Yep.
Good times.
Yes. I wish that she had actually built more on that. But then again, it's like a fantasy horsey series kind of, and I don't know if you could sell like a whole series on that, but I definitely would have liked to see more of those books because it was a really cool concept, like really good mood.
I think she's always talked about doing a companion novel, but she hasn't actually done it.
I'll have to write her.
I think she actually talked about that because it's so heavily pirated that she hasn't been able to get a contract for another one.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because the publishers,
Jeez.
it's not worth it to them because people are just pirating that one.
Oh.
Wow. That's
Yeah, it
nuts.
really tells you that even a New York Times bestseller is impacted by pirating.
Mhm.
Man, pirates are supposed to be cool. Don't do the lame kind of pirating, guys.
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
only
pillaging
just
people instead. Come on.
You need to pillage merchant ships.
Yes.
people on the high seas.
All right. I keep shaking this like I'm mixing it up. There's literally only He's like, yes, mix it up. Who will it be? Okay. We have Karu from Daughter of Smoke and Bone and Inej from Six of Crows.
Ooh.
I should that so hard.
I should so hard. Yes.
I love
That's
it.
my favorite ship of the night so far.
I love that. I need it. I need this in my life.
Somebody write that, please. Amazing.
Like, I just love it.
I'm overcome with how much I like this.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
I really like that. I really like that shit.
Yeah. I'm just thinking how like each of them would fare in the other person's world, and I think both of them would do really well in opposing settings.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I think they would.
Yeah. I'm just like thinking about like Inej's like skills, but like Karu's like magic and like their like wish system. Like
Yeah.
Wish system. Yeah.
Daughter of Smoke and Bone has like the best magic system hands down. Like I love their magic system so much.
Why you need to read Strange the Dreamer, because it just gets better.
Okay.
Ooh.
I mean, it's not the same world at all, but it has like similar feelings of magicalness and just it's awesome.
Lady Taylorness.
Yes, Lady Taylorness. Oh, her writing is just so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I like beautiful.
Her and
writing.
Maggie Stiefvater are two people that I'm like, I'll never be as good as you. And I read
Kind
it,
of.
crying tears of envy.
Yeah.
That was my last couple.
That was the
Here.
That
best
was a
one.
good
I
couple
think
to
that's
end on.
solid ships out of
Good note
this.
to end on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a really good couple to end on.
Yeah,
Saved the best for
definitely.
last, and it was two
I'm still stuck
so
on Draco. Was it Draco and Kaz?
Yeah, Draco Kaz.
Yeah,
I'm still stuck on that.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
I'm gonna make that a
Yes.
thing.
That would be
Draco Kaz,
really good. Oh my gosh.
Harutage, and
Can
Charizard.
I haven't even read Six of
Yeah.
Crows.
Can we have like I need a story that's like has like Draco and Kaz as a couple and Inej and Karu as a couple in the
Hell
same
yeah.
like, story.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I need that.
Everybody start writing.
Somebody make this happen, please.
Exactly.
Do it.
I actually love, like, I'm
Uh,
reading the Holly Black and Cassandra Clare's middle grade series. I can't remember what it's called. The Magisterium. Yeah, and like there's a very much like, yeah, there's like a very much Malfoy character in it, and I'm like shipping them so hard. And
Right?
I'm really hoping it happens.
I don't like the main. I know like the girl character that he's like supposed to. I don't know. I guess fall in love with or whatever. I'm like, no, you're not cool enough. I want the bad boy.
Yeah,
He's so much
gotta be.
cooler.
It's where I wanted Harry Potter to go, and I'm like, I just hope they keep doing it. You know.
Yeah, I've only read the first one, so I don't know how it.
I'm on the second one, and I didn't. I mean, they're still pretty young in those books. So I'm hoping they keep aging them up, and then, yeah.
I'm like the one that I signed with you at the event that we went
Yes.
to like 2 years ago that I still haven't read. Yeah, that one.
It's pretty good. It's not like something that I'm like, oh my god, I need to read it instantly. But I very much enjoyed it when I was reading it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. I found it was like a combination between Percy Jackson and Harry Potter, and I
Very
found it wasn't super original, but I did have to say that the elemental magic is probably the best I've ever read. Because I'm not a really huge fan of elemental magic, but they did a really good job in it.
And I'm reading it just for the Malfoy, knockoff
Yeah.
Malfoy.
Knock off Malfoy, bless.
I'm like suddenly feeling really overwhelmed by my TBR. Like I'm just
Right,
sitting
give it up.
like hitting me.
Like so many books. So many
I
books.
know.
to read.
Because I'm traveling around a lot this summer, I literally have like a traveling library in the trunk of my car that's like,
Yeah.
like all the books from my shelf that I haven't read, and it's overwhelming. And there are also a ton that I want to buy, and I also keep checking things out from the library.
Yeah, there's so many books I want to buy, and I don't have the money for it.
Like books, I would
Yeah.
spend all of my money on books if I could, but unfortunately, bills are a thing. Don't know who
But
decided that was a
unfortunate,
good
having
idea.
to eat no money.
This
Yeah,
whole adulting thing isn't as fun as everyone made it out to be.
I know.
exactly. I feel like I was trapped. I was lied to.
I was
Like,
deceived.
right,
They
man.
told me that it was going to be fun.
Exactly.
Like, I thought I was gonna get to stay up all night and do whatever I want, but now I get to take my like 9 o'clock.
I could eat as much cake as I wanted in one go.
And watch
But now it just makes me sick when I do that.
Yeah,
watch
I agree.
PG-13
That's not a good idea.
movies and eat the cake batter and the
Yeah.
cookie dough.
It's a super bad idea, I have found out. After much trial and error.
Well, it's just like a total ripoff too, because when you're a little kid, you're like, I'm gonna eat a whole bowl of cookie dough when I get older, and then you get older and you're like, but I'm gonna gain 50 pounds if I do that, and then you don't.
Or you do and then you feel sick for 3 days.
That's true. That's the other.
Which I have done multiple times.
Well, the first time, it could be a fluke. You don't know for sure.
Yeah, test it.
Exactly. A good scientist always repeats their experiment.
Exactly. Different variables, like what time of day,
valid.
Exactly.
what I'm watching,
What type of
how
cookie
I feel.
Yeah, like
Right.
Obviously.
Try it with brownie mix, you know.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
What
that would be
happened?
good.
Mm.
Makes sense. Oh.
I made these things. They're like I don't know how to explain them. They're like Oreo brownie cookies. Like,
What?
yeah.
Wow.
So
Is it where you do the layers?
yeah, well, yeah. So like you put like you
Oh,
make them
deadly.
like cupcake cups, and so you put some brownie mix,
Oh.
and then you put the Oreo in, and you put more brownie mix, and then you put like one of those pre-sliced like cookies, like the ones in the squares, the cookie dough. You put that on
Yeah.
top, and you bake it, and it just turns into this like delicious brownie Oreo
You
cookie.
made that.
Oh my
I
God.
made something similar, but you do it in like one pan, and you
Oh,
do
okay.
like you just get like you can do prepackaged cookie dough or you can make your own, but you do like a layer of cookie dough in the bottom of the pan, and then you put Oreos on top, and then you like pour brownie batter on top and just bake it.
I can feel my
Guys.
arteries clogging.
Yeah, you guys are making me hungry.
That sounds incredible.
I'm just like, how quickly could I get to Desiree's house?
You have books to
You're on
read.
that quest, like
I'm like,
yeah,
you have
totally.
4.5 hours to make these.
like totally like let's party, like come to my house, bring books, I'll make cookies. It'll be
Yeah.
good.
Things happen.
Me and
You know what we
me
need
and,
to do?
me and Megan
So-
can watch. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Rachel.
No, it's okay. I was gonna say what we should do for one live chat is that all of us should bake cookies like the day of, and then we can all have like
Yeah.
a slumber party and like eat cookies or and
Oh my
that'd
God,
be
it's
so much
such a good
fun.
idea.
like yeah, all eat cookies at the same time, all like be in
We can all wear
pajamas.
pajamas.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so much fun.
That'd be
I
really
know at
fun.
one point, like years ago, we talked about like all having the same movie and like putting it on at the same
Yeah,
time.
we did.
Like a movie that we've all seen before, and like
That's a
Yeah.
good idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
do it
Have like a running, have like a running commentary on the movie while we're
Yeah.
watching.
It'd be so
Yes.
fun. Will we
Yes.
we get copyrighted for that though?
And we
No.
aren't playing the
I don't
audio.
think so. No, yeah. It would just be like in the background, right?
because like the
yeah.
Rip Tracks people, like they like sell like
And we don't make
They're
money
doing it.
off of this.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
true audio of the movie like on the screen that they do it.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, we'd be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. I was gonna say like we wouldn't get dinged anyway because we don't make so. Do it out of the kindness and the good of our own hearts and the love of literature.
Me and Emma, plus our husbands. After Jared and I moved to California, we did a date night over Skype where we made the same dinner, and then we made a game
Aw.
of Clue where
Aw,
from a
I
crowd.
had to do Clue over.
that's
Yeah,
so
it was
fun.
That's
awesome.
so cute.
That's adorable.
I feel like there's a
Aw,
YA
that's
novel in here somewhere.
That's like best friend goals right there.
Yeah, right.
Yes, but WordNerds slumber party / movie watching.
That
needs
has to happen.
Slash cookie
Yeah.
roasting. Yeah.
Slash all the brownies, eating all the
Yeah.
brownies. Yes.
But see, now I'm just like, I want to do this IRL. Like, really?
Yeah.
Like,
True.
Yeah,
can
that
we
would
still
be
do
more
it on live
fun.
chat? But can we just do like the live chat like in the same room? Like,
Yeah.
I'll just do that. I think that'd be great.
Like
That
we were
needs to
talking about in the
happen.
pre-chat, we need to start making merch so that we can have some extra funds so we can make a like Word Nerds Meet fun.
It's actually not even a bad idea.
Yeah.
It's really not.
Yeah, if anyone like people that are watching this, let us know down below in the comments if
Would you buy a
need
Word
merch.
Nerd shirt?
Yes.
Yeah. Or like
I was
a tote
actually
bag
thinking
or,
about
like,
that a couple of
socks
days
or something.
ago. Like,
Tote
We make
bag or-
socks.
Socks? Yes.
we'll do socks.
I mean, we've always talked
Socks.
about that we wanted shirts, and we've just never done it. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Socks.
The problem is, like, we would make a store and then it would just be me buying everything.
Yeah. And we'd have even less money than before.
We'd be funding our own trips, really, in the end.
Yeah.
You know what we would do is just we would take all of the accidental like rejects and
Yeah,
then yeah, we can have the one where it's like slightly crooked or something and then like
Or it
we'll,
says
scrap
word
it, and
like
we can have that.
W-U-R-D.
Weird.
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 I've given to like all my friends and family for like birthdays and Christmas.
There you go.
They didn't actually watch the channel.
Just like,
Doesn't matter if they
like here's
Doesn't
doesn't matter if they
Hey.
watch the channel.
I could give it to all my like linguist friends that would say word nerds and they'd be like, oh yeah, and I'd be like,
There you
You
go.
like words.
words, that's why I gave that to you.
Not to subtly advertise or anything.
right.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah. I just like the idea of being able to wear my own merch. I've always thought that was like kind
Yeah.
of like I
Yeah,
don't know.
that'd be really
I
cool.
like that kind of aesthetic. Like I want to be like that cool kid that like if people like ask me about my shirt, I'm like, oh, you mean this shirt? So let me tell you.
Let me tell you.
Exactly.
You're about to learn some things, child.
It's not a bad
Here's
idea.
my card.
Yeah.
Because it literally is like, oh, I'm a walking advertisement for my YouTube
Yeah.
channel. Let me tell you.
I would totally rock a word nerd tank
One
top for
time
the
I
theme park.
accidentally joined
Yeah,
this
me too.
vlog group on accident.
Whoops.
I'm a recurring character on it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. If it was like a racer back like type of tank top with word nerds on it, absolutely I would rock that.
Hmm.
I have so many ideas just like swirling around in my brain now. I'm just like, how do I make this happen? How do we do this? Well, let's do this.
Society 6, that's my guess. Or
Redbubble.
Oh yeah, Redbubble.
Love
Hey,
Redbubble.
does that mean we can do stickers? Because
Yes.
I want Word Nerd stickers.
Yeah, I need them for my laptop.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
idea. Now we're thinking.
I just got a new laptop because my old one bit the dust, and
R.I.P.
I bought it. I bought it online
R.I.P.
without like being able to touch it, and it has that really horrible like mesh print on the front.
Oh,
So it,
my laptop has that too. I know exactly what you're talking about.
that's like nails on a chalkboard for me. So every time I touch my laptop, I'm like, ugh. This is a problem.
So you need to cover it, just slather
I
the
need
front of
to
it in
just
stickers.
cover it so I don't have to touch it anymore. It's a problem.
Yeah, dear. I just ordered a new phone case and I'm really excited for it. It should be coming any day now from Redbubble, and it's from it's like a Sarah J. Maas thing. So it's a black phone case, and then along the side of it says Witchling.
Nice.
So I get to pull that out in public and see some interesting reactions. Wear all black and just like super pale and a little Witchling phone case. See how well that goes.
Oh, I have a bookish question for everyone.
Yes.
What's like your favorite fandom thing that you own?
Ooh.
Everyone's looking around their room.
I know. I made myself a Raven Boys shirt and I kind of like it.
That is so cool.
That's cool.
That is a really cool shirt.
Thank you. Yeah, it's like a gray tank top, and it has a black collar and black sleeves, and then the front of it is this is the trees speak Latin, and then there's like tree print on either side.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
I
wore
don't
it in some of the WordNerd videos we all filmed together. So if you look back at those, you can see it.
Yeah.
I have to say my Harry Potter
Toronto.
shirt. I have a bunch of Harry Potter shirts from going to Universal a bunch of times.
Nice.
Or
I
my
have a
Slytherin
Captain
scarf.
America
Yeah.
bathrobe.
You have a what?
Captain America bathrobe.
Oh,
Yeah, it's amazing.
I've also got an Agent Carter shirt that I'm very fond of because I love Agent
Yes.
Carter. But
I just actually got the shirt like a little bit ago. It's a Game of Thrones shirt. It says "Not a Queen, a Khaleesi," and it has like the Targaryen crest on it. And I really
That's
like
pretty
that. And I also have a time turner necklace that I wore like every single day my senior year, and then the chain broke, but I still have it. But
I just found this too. It's a
Yeah.
Slytherin notebook.
Hey.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I really like this. Hogwarts
I
School of
still have-
Witchcraft and Wizardry.
I still have my one ring that I got like as a
Ooh.
preteen when the Lord of the Rings movies were coming out. I have that.
I so badly wanted one of those when I was younger.
I did too.
I got one.
You got one too?
Well, it was actually technically from the Lord of the Rings Monopoly game.
Really?
They had like a secondary version of Monopoly that I thought was amazing. Where
Because it was.
yeah,
You
one
didn't
of
just think that it was.
one of the ones, instead of just being like a dot, it was the Eye of Sauron. And every time you rolled that, you moved the ring down one. And when it got to Mount Doom, the game was over.
That's
And so the game doesn't last
I know what you're talking
forever.
about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Interesting.
Yeah,
love it.
I loved it.
I actually have I did buy a I went to Fan Expo and found like the Even Star, the Arwen necklace.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
I need to up my fandom game.
Yeah, I was just
I've
thinking
only
that.
recently discovered that like that's a thing you can. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
Choir.
acquire like especially since I like am an adult enough now that I make enough money that I can like buy fandom things every now and again.
Right. I like Rachel's ring that says "No mourners, no funerals."
Yes,
I'm like, I really
Ooh.
want
I
it.
forgot that I owned that piece of
Oh
jewelry.
yeah.
I found it on
Where are you
Etsy
getting
and I
these
favored
from?
it.
Because I
Oh,
feel like Rachel has
Etsy.
the coolest
Etsy.
fandom stuff. Somehow.
Yeah, it's
Sorry, which Emma?
Oh, I said I feel like you have the coolest fandom stuff.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
So
That
you
is true.
like make your own stuff.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, definitely not. No. I got my No More No Funerals ring from Etsy.
That's cool.
Oh, I had literary candles. I love literary candles. I only
Yeah.
own one,
Yeah.
but I love literary candles.
Which one did I buy? I didn't buy it, but it's in my favorites. It's something. I found it and I like it, and I don't remember what it is.
There's one that I want so bad. It's hang on, I'm pulling it up right now because I love it so much. It's an Illuminate candle,
Ooh.
and the name of
That's
the
cool.
candle is "Am I Not Merciful?"
Oh,
The candle has like red spattered on top of it. The shop
Yeah,
is called
I saw-
Novelty Yours.
Oh yes, they're so
yeah,
cool.
I love that shop. I love
Novel
that shop.
Yours, Marikai Candles. There's a Wick of Time.
That's
Like
cool.
I get mine from Wick and Fable. There's one that I want so bad that's actually called Cave's Water, and I want it. It's so bad.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
I'm looking at this one. Oh, cool!
Yeah. Sorry guys, I tried posting a link to it in the discussion, but it's not working. I'll try again later.
That's like super
It's so cool. Yeah.
I
Super
love
creepy.
that. I love
I
it
love it.
so much.
Ooh, that's cool.
It's so
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah, if anybody can't see the description, it's like a white candle and there's like blood red drops on top of it.
hmm And then "Am I Not Merciful?" is my favorite quote probably
Yeah.
from the books.
The funny thing is, it wouldn't be hard to make this yourself.
Yeah.
That's true.
I don't got the time or the patience.
Yeah.
I
I
got
don't
the Percy Queen sync
I don't have
profile.
the patience.
Yeah.
I also fandom things. I collect snow globes, and I have one that my mom gave me when I was like in middle school. That's a Harry Potter one,
Ooh.
and it like has some sort of sensor where if you wave your hand over it, it plays music. Not music from the movie, weirdly enough. Like some random like British lullaby or something. I don't know.
All right.
The name of the song is in German, but that's pretty cool too.
That's cool. A snow globe. Interesting.
I like that.
Huh.
Mentioning your mom made me realize what my favorite thing is, and it's something my mom made me, which is this like super cool Harry Potter quilt.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
That's pretty
It's
cool.
so elaborate.
It is. It's crazy. It's like it looks like a bookshelf, and it has like books on it, but then it also has like things from Harry Potter. Like there's like a Remember All and like
Wow.
Ooh,
yeah, and
That's so
Owl
cool.
and the jelly beans and stuff. It's really cool.
jealous. So jealous.
Cool. And it's made out of like so many different fabrics. It's
Yeah, it's made of like little pieces of fabric.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Wow.
Or something like that. I don't know.
I really
That sounds
liked
really
getting,
nice.
for the first time I went to Universal, getting the chocolate frog. Like, just
Yeah.
seeing the candy
Yeah.
like actually as it is described in the book was really cool. Although when I bought Birdie Bott's Every Flavor Beans, I was like, this isn't quite as fun of a culinary experience as I thought. Like, oh, grass for the second time.
Yeah.
I skipped that.
I didn't open my Birdie Bot Every Flavor Beans because I really liked the packaging. But like,
Mhm.
there's like an old timey like candy shop like in Nashville, and they had like the little small boxes. So I wanted to try them. And
You
like,
do, yeah.
Yeah, and so I picked out all the gross ones and I gave them to my brother. And I was like, here. I was like, do you want to try these?
Nice.
And he,
That's hilarious.
he ate like 5 before he realized that they were all the bad ones. It was great. It was great.
It would be a good joke to play on someone. Do you want some Jelly Bellies? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Snot,
exactly.
grass, like what was it, like burnt? Like there's some nasty ones in there.
There's vomit. There's
Yeah,
like
vomit.
dirt. There's
Yeah.
like I feel like there's soap.
I think there's like
There's
earthworm.
Yeah, there's
Earthworm.
earthworm.
Yeah.
See, the thing with that is like, how much would your job suck if you were the taste tester for that?
Like, how close to earthworm does it taste?
Yeah, exactly.
I ate a couple dozen
One
times.
taste- Like, does this taste like vomit or does this one taste like vomit? Like, it just, oh god.
I'm pretty sure there's 2 different ones. I'm pretty sure there's vomit and then there's barf. Like I'm pretty sure there's 2 different ones.
Why?
It's great too
Yeah.
because the marketing people like went to the like design and development people and are like, hey, we need you to make jelly beans that taste like vomit. And they were like, what?
You're like, what?
Excuse
What?
me.
Like I can't.
Yeah. Ugh.
Man.
Well, we've been
Right.
going a little over an hour. So
That's what I was like, I think we're good, like a little over an hour. We definitely fangirled bookishly.
Yeah, we did.
It was a
Repeatedly.
success. Yes. It was a success. So next Sunday, our live chat is publishing
Readers.
realities. Book club, just kidding. It's book club. I'm wrong. Don't listen to Desiree. It's book club, and we are reading what book? Because
The Reader by Tracy Chee.
Yeah.
I literally just ordered it on Amazon for $9.
Nice.
I hope you better be able to read fast.
I know it'll get here. It'll
It
get here
goes
by like Wednesday, so I'm like,
pretty
gonna be reading that fast.
Yeah, it's good. I think we're gonna have a really interesting discussion.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna have to reread it, I think, because I forget everything.
I want to go through. I'm hosting, so I'll do it. But there's like secret messages in the bottom of the text, and so I want to go through and have all of that written down and stuff.
That sounds
Ooh.
really, really awesome, but I'm not going to be here next Sunday, so I feel I'm like, it's so bad I want to. I'll read it, and then I'll go back.
Still read it, yeah. It's still worth
Don't
reading.
lie to us.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us for our live chat. It has been tons of fun. I've had a blast. And we will see you guys next Sunday. Bye.
Bye.